something holy in me. Something holy in your soul. Holy inside. Answer the call. I was born to shine. Never meant to be small. Hey. I was trying to give it a second to see if I was going to get any type of copyright notifications or anything like that. I had to move this back a couple times today because I've been working diligently on updating the website for the last 2 days. I moved, started moving the process like a month ago, and it has been a very long, drawn out process, but I would not complain because I am grateful. But with that, I wanted to spend this weekend, since it's my first weekend actually here. Let me check my volume because I don't know if you can hear all the noise in the background, but it gets pretty loud outside. But with that being said, I got a to-do list and I've been working on that. Been just trying to get everything crossed out this weekend. I wanted to do some hair, some lashes, some makeup. I wanted to get dressed and do all that today. And I took a shower, threw this hair on. Yeah, the most basic face ever. But I did that because I'm also going to do a quick overview of the Empress Beauty Boutique, the virtual version, and show the updates. I have added a consultation form to the services, and I really do believe that by the end of the year, I'm going to move away from Vagaro and Style Seed. We're gonna see, because right now it's costing me money and I'm not getting a return on my investment like I need to. So with that being said, yeah, um, I don't like throwing away money, especially when I've created my own platform that offers so much more. It's just a little process of getting, people more familiar with it. And being that I'm in a new market now, it's perfect because I'm pretty much starting over. Hence, our Beauty and Starting Over series that we're doing on Patreon and the Empress Network and the Empress Beauty Boutique. So, yes, I updated my availability, which is reflective of me presently being in school throughout the rest of the summer. So I don't see how I'm going to be able to have any type of fun this summer. Not that I have been anyway for the last, I don't know how many years, but it's just work and school right now, okay? Um, but yes, I mentioned the consultation form, which I'm going to show you in a second. And my process, I now have a process for booking because I'm in a new market, because I'm building new clientele. And, these beautiful people don't know me like that, and I don't know them like that. So it's like building new relationships. And, I got a nice way that I want to flow into doing that. All right. So I was actually going to, I'm facing the kitchen because my plan was to make a salad really quick because I need to cook. When I get caught up with work and working on the websites, a lot of times I get distracted and get caught up, not distracted, but I'm focused on doing that and I forget to eat. So I'm gonna describe a quick snack. and I'll fix my salad that I'll eat while I'm cooking in a minute. I'm also missing out on festivities because my neighborhood is doing a pool party, Jamaican themed pool party today, and it started at 4 o'clock, almost an hour ago. These are just more organic, dried and pitted degelet nor dates. Yummy, healthy snack. I'm just gonna grab a couple of little quick. Because it won't help for me to be falling around in here. All right, since I'm not fixing my food on here, I'm gonna move on the other side so I can have a seat. No, that doesn't make sense. All right. Heck, looking like a little alien right now. It's all good. All right. Let's do this real quick. What are we going to? The Empress Beauty Boutique. All righty. Let's see what this looks like. I'm planning on going live tomorrow and getting myself together so that alrighty. Don't need the volume. All right, so there we go. We're in the guest area, and our password is 777. I'm anticipating leaving this like this up until, you know, it makes sense for me to change it. but when I change it, this page will probably be available just to our subscribers to the actual website and those who have subscription plans. You can subscribe without having a subscription plan presently, but we're moving in that direction. So I encourage you to just go ahead and subscribe if you're interested in what I have going on here so that you can, be ahead of the curveball and potentially save. Okay. All right. So this is our Empress Beauty Boutique page. We have home, that's its own page. Empress Tools, Visionary Files, Book and Shop. The drop down is Earn Loyalty Rewards, the Empress Beauty Boutique, and today's menu pop up shop. And then we have the master key here, which is where you'll be able to easily access all of the different pages and within the websites as well as um, the system, okay, everything that we use, the social media platforms, etc. All right, so right now, like I said, we see right here, the Empress Beauty Boutique is where we are presently, and we're gonna focus for this video. All right, so this is our headlining billboard. I traditionally update it every month, hence the July 2026 here. Experience Black is a business brand and a lifestyle, okay? And Black stands for beautiful looks always created kindly. I am a mobile beauty professional, and locks, twists, braids, and hair extensions, hair care and styling is what I specialize in. My name is Marissa, also known as Miss Black. Miss Beautiful Looks always created kindly. All right, I mentioned earlier that we have StyleSeat and Vagaro. Those are the two platforms that I've used for many years to book appointments, process payments, collect reviews, build a portfolio, all that type of stuff. So with that, I'm paying for it, those services and those features. But I also have all of that available within my website. So like I said, if there isn't some sort of return on my investment, we'll be gradually moving away from using these platforms and just, doing all of our scheduling, processing payments, updating portfolio, collecting reviews, and much, much more within the Empress Beauty Boutique. Okay. So this is what I call the big screen. This is the video that is presently playing live. Live. Okay, I had to click the mute because as you can see, it's very live. Okay. This is I call my power back today.
My energy magnetic, I can feel it getting stronger. I don't worry how it's coming, I just know it's getting closer. Every day I'm feeling lighter, every day I'm more aligned. What I used to dream about been finding me in real time. My vibe, my frequency on point. Everything I ever wanted, finding me right now.
Okay, so that's what I was vibing to while I was getting ready and working on the website today. Okay. And this is, a series that I was working on or challenge actually for Boss Woman Pray 31-day prayer, 31 prayers to increase your success and spirit. And we got up to day 25 before, we started shifting to the beauty and Starting Over series. Okay, the Transparent Truth right here, about an hour and a half long. Then we got the Beauty, Grace, and Wisdom, which is an hour and 43, almost an hour and 44 minutes long, which is also part of the Beauty and Starting Over collection or series. Um, this here was the last energy forecast we did, which was for June 8th. So it's been about a month since we've done one. And this was an opportunity I took to do a virtual presentation, which was, updating the shifts and changes for anyone who, pays attention to the system and wanted to know what was going on. Okay. So I highlighted and went into details actually a lot here. Okay. This is our calendar. Today is Saturday 11th, and this is what I'm preparing to get on task with because with the move, I had some delays, like I said in the beginning, which hindered me from actually being able to do these workshops and um, live tutorials slash Q&A slash chit chats while doing hair. So right now, I took my two braids that I've been wearing out and detangled my hair. And I was hoping to have enough time and energy together to do a cool, natural style, but that didn't work out the way that I wanted to today. So, um, with that being said, I'm gonna put my hair in a protective style here, and then this flexi rod set workshop is going to be on a custom wig that is using the hair extensions that I actually offer and sell in the Empress Beauty Boutique, um, as well as I use and wear. Hence these. Okay, this is a closure in 3 bundles here of the hair. So I have it kind of pulled back right now because I wanted to keep it simple. But yeah, the hair is phenomenal. I love it. It ages beautifully, and that works for me because that means it's an investment. Okay. All right. So, and Align and Flow, after a productive month, um, we'll be probably increasing this soon to weekly or bi-weekly or something like that. But easing into everything, you know, with grace because I'm managing a lot and I don't want to keep putting stuff on the calendar that I can't keep up with because I'm managing so much. So, with that being said, this is an important one though, and I think I want to have our Align and Flow, which is like yoga meditation sessions. I want to have them in sync and in alignment with the new moon and full moon cycles. Okay. That's when I'm typically getting, more clear, more powerful revelations, visions, dreams, ideas, and so forth. So, to help ground the energy and, have a community that I could support others who probably experience the same thing. And we can kind of, vibe off that. That's what I'm moving towards with our Align and Flow sessions. Okay. So, this one we're looking at Sunday, July 26th, 9 to 10:30 a.m. Okay. Eventually, they're going to be grouped. Like I'm going to be doing group sessions and traveling, doing them, yoga studios and outdoor classes while the weather's nice and that type of stuff. All right. So we have two options for, our consultation. This is more specifically for an online hair consultation. Um, and we have an online shopping experience. So you've been checking out the website, checking out the products, and, you know, you want some guidance or insight, have a conversation before scheduling an appointment or making purchases, I actually recommend that. So this service here, sometimes I'll offer it, discounts and promotions and so forth, or do giveaways where I'll, do them for free. But I also have subscription plans that are attached to them, meaning you can earn loyalty rewards points. Our loyalty rewards are called Black Bucks. Again, beautiful looks always created kindly bucks. Okay. But with that, you're able to make referrals, shop products, book services through the system, and earn points, earn Black Bucks, rewards that you're able to cash in for, free services. These will be free for you or some for someone else or something like that. Or you can take discounts off of other things and potentially get some things free, depending on how many points you accumulate. So that's for that. If you have any questions, the members chat, whether you're on a phone or a computer, is always here in the bottom right-hand corner. This says members chat because I'm logged in, and that's why I'm able to access this page. But if you're not logged in, it'll just say chat. So, you can ask questions still. All right, so we have our a la carte, which is basically add-ons that require additional time and or resources. So you can click here to read more and find out um, the details. So you would pretty much couple this with any of our other services if that was relevant. Okay. Um, we have natural hairstyles, that's braids, twists. I'm going to take the flexi rods out of there because since I'm in school right here, okay, we learned that in North Carolina, flexi rods is something that, we can't necessarily offer as a service. And in the natural hairstyling, um, or I think cosmetologists, just all across the board. So with that being said, that's why I'm doing tutorials to teach you how you're able to, get salon quality results with your flexi rods for like a wet set, if that's what you're looking to do, whether it's on your natural hair or on a wig or something like that. But I will be updating this to probably say like silk press or something along those lines. Okay. But all of the services pretty much give you the estimated time, starting prices, um, the option for you to get more information and a request to book. We have locks here with retwist, interlocking, and styling. Starter locks are also listed here if you want more information with the pricing and for reserving or booking starter locks. Okay, we have feed-in hair extensions. That's hair braided close to the scalp for chic raised braids or twists. I'm able to do both, whether you want flat twists or cornrows with hair extensions added in. There's different type of hair that is required um, to be fed in. So with that, and a different technique, or so all of the pricing and details you can find here. We have human hair twist. Okay, the hair is included in the price, but with that, you need to book the appointments in advance. And if you already have hair that is qualified for use, okay, that makes a difference because um, we like to use quality hair extensions for these services for obvious reasons. But if you need me to break it down, It makes a difference as far as the results, the finished look. It also makes a difference for how the style lasts and, just our brand as well as, your investment. All of that goes into play. So when I get the hair and I have it included in the price, I'm going to make sure that I'm getting, the right type of hair for the look that you're looking to achieve according to the information that is gathered from the consultation. And that is why the virtual consultation is included. And within our consultation form, there is an option for you to upload inspiration pictures and so forth so that you can, say, this is the look I'm going for. Um, and we're able to be more on the same page and discuss, is that an option or not? Okay. And if we have to adjust, what those adjustments would look like as far as time, cost, needed supplies, and etc. Okay. Because hair extensions can get a little tricky sometimes. All right. So then we have our more traditional hair extension installation processes, which consist of crochet, sewing, and with the sewing, we also offer glueless wig installs. So no glue. And to secure it, it will be done with thread, needle and thread sewing. So you can get individual bundles and a closure sewn in. Um, or you can get a partial sew-in with hair left out, um, or you can, get a unit and have that sewn to your foundation, for security and longevity. Okay, so I offer all of those, and you can find the details here under hair extension installations. And with me doing this work so long, I've met plenty of beauty professionals, stylists, barbers, makeup artists, etc., estheticians, just the whole works. And I appreciate and love, them all, the things that we've been able to teach one another and how we've been able to inspire one another. And these are individuals who live across multiple states. So with this option, it gives an opportunity for me to either reconnect with professionals that I already know or new professionals that see an opportunity, for me to assist you. Okay. So Beauty Pro Assistant, I elaborated within the read more in the details here as far as my background and, what I'm advanced level skilled at, which is why I will be charging what I'm charging. Um, as well as, how that process goes. If we were looking to reserve me for either, uh, an event, a special occasion, photo shoots on set, because, some people do competitions, hair shows, fashion shows, all that type of stuff. And you need a team, you need assistance and all that. So I shampoo hair, condition, blow dry, and braid down good foundations. Um, as well as, and I'm very flexible and versatile, so I can work with all type of situations from a normal healthy scalp to someone that may have, hair loss challenges and so forth. I am experienced across the board, and I also can do so custom foundations for extension installations, as well as just being an assistant. I'm good with operating social media, collecting content, creating and editing content. Um, my, you know, resume in that regard can is pretty nice. So with that being said, if you wanted to do a consultation or ask me any questions to see if I could be a potential good fit to help out for, something that may be coming up, then I would love the opportunity, okay, to collaborate. All right, so that's that service. And then we scroll down here and get into the spiritual work. Okay, so I am a certified Reiki healer. Um, I'm an energy reader and I offer divine guidance and clarity. I have a decent collection of both tarot, oracle, and lesson cards. Um, so with that, I'm able to, give you whatever clarity or guidance that you may be looking for. This one in particular is set up like a consultation, which means you'll pretty much it'll be like I'm leaning more towards Google Meet. That's what I have set up within the website. But if it's a situation for whatever reason where Zoom would be more accommodating, um, more necessary, then I'll be able to work that out as well. I used to have it set up with Zoom, but all of these different add-ons um, in the back office side, they add up. Okay, so if you have tools that offer either the same or sometimes even better um, experiences and cost less or nothing at all, then it makes sense to pivot. Okay, so that's why we're using Google Meet right now over Zoom for this particular service. All right, and again, we have explore plans. So if you don't necessarily want to pay that 144, you can see what options are available for you to be able to take advantage of getting this service um, and earn rewards points that you're able to either cash in or get a subscription plan that this is included within. Okay. Scroll down a little bit. We have some merchandise or products. This here is a personalized reading with a consultation, and there's a limited availability because a lot of energy goes in towards or into offering this service. Okay. Um, I really use my whole temple, when it comes to channeling energy. Um, I can actually feel, someone's energy that can be a million miles away. Okay. I remember when I got my Reiki attunement, the first one, and my Reiki, you know, initiator or whatever, I don't know, I can't remember the exact title, but, and this was years ago, well over 7 years ago. Um, she was in, I think, Australia or something like that. but, and I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I literally, was in my bedroom, laying across the bed, no distractions, no noise, no TV, no music, no electronics, no nothing. Just had my energy clear and ready for my attunement. And I can literally feel what was, going on. And that's what, made me a believer in, you know, this modality, I'll call it, of, healing and so forth. And I've had other experiences like that and more in depth, but that was, that one. Just, Atlanta, Australia, but it's real. So with that being said, my my name on my spiritual channel, Oracle Empress, isn't just, for show. It's a real thing. These are more merchandise and products that I custom design, okay, that are available for purchase. And I also offer bundle deals if you're interested in, bundling products and seeing what type of savings I can offer you. Just let me know and see what we can do. We're the summer 2026 sew-in bundle deal here. The hair extensions are included. You also would get our, can you see this on the camera? Our walking billboard dad hat and the walking billboard t-shirt within this bundle deal. Okay, so all of that is included. The details are there if you click on it. And then we have, a larger package, which is the July Black Box. And there's, different options there. So if you're not near me or, you know, you're at a distance and you want to either purchase a custom wig or bundles so that you can either get them sewn in or you can make your own wig. And you also want to get some of the merchandise that is offered within our boutique, our online boutique, then all of the details could be found here, and that's updated minimum monthly, sometimes more. Okay. All right. So our Empress app is ready to go live. We have a mock version available. So when you go to the website now, if you're on your phone or something like that, a drop down banner will ask you if you want to, you know, use the app or download the app. That option is available, but our real app that is available on Google and Apple, pardon me, is in the oven. And the reason we haven't taken it out the oven yet is because of the cost associated with doing so. So, with that being said, we truly need your support in the form of donations, booking services, purchasing our merchandise, subscription plans, and joining us on Experience Black on Patreon. Okay, send in referrals, etc. Okay, we ask that you do what you can, and the sooner we meet our goal, the sooner we will be able to share our awesome new tool and enhance the Empress Network experience. And of course, thank you in advance, and thank you if you have been a supporter. Okay. These are the subscription plans that I mentioned earlier. We have one, which is the Black Bucks Earner subscription. Now, you don't need to pay $11 a month to earn rewards points. However, this just offers a little bit more perks and advantages and so forth. Okay, more access. Then there's the hair care and styling subscription here, which is focused more on the health and beauty side of things, hair care, styling, tutorials, product recommendations, you know, education, um, opportunities to engage, get ready with me's and all the fun stuff that I'm really excited about being able to offer on another level. Okay. So as I stated, the more that, you know, and support we get, the more that we'll be able to offer within the system. And then we have our spiritual wellness subscription. Okay, that is where I was mentioning it's about the same cost for um, our personal reading. Okay, so if you get this subscription plan, that will be included every month that you are active. Okay, and this membership is all about alignment, evolution, personal development, and purpose. Okay, so if that's where you are in life and you are able to and all of these are valid until canceled. You can cancel at any time. Okay, and these are opportunities for you to not only support the platform but also grow and evolve in these different areas. Okay, and stay connected. And these are more details highlighting comes in each subscription plan. Our communities that we have here are new, but we do have a little bit of content within each. Okay. And if you become a subscriber, you will be able to access these communities as well. Okay. And this is that presentation I shared earlier. This one is just the actual PowerPoints. Okay. The video that discusses the details of this PowerPoint can be found above. Okay. And these are all links. So if you want to leave a review on Google, Yelp, Style Cedar Vaccaro, if you want to engage, like, share, subscribe on social media, we have the YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Of course, you can book and shop within our system, become a patron, and donate. All right. So this is the Empress Beauty Boutique. And I want to show you also one other update. If we go to the top here and click on Saturn, which is our visionary files, if you on a device where the touchscreen won't allow you to hit the home and get visionary files here, you can also get it on the master key and Saturn. So let me see if it'll allow us to go on this. Yeah, this is different from StreamYard. We can go straight to it. So, all right. So this is our visionary files here. If you scroll down, this is updated daily, another big screen and a collection of our library. Now our app really makes this this library beautiful. Like that's my favorite part about the app actually. And I'm looking forward to being able to introduce and share. These are all our collections here. Each one you can hit the arrows to scroll back and forth. People by my name, stop and pray, time to make a change. Don't let doubt hold you back, don't let fear hold you down. Transparency, you know the vision see through. Keep shining like a diamond, they gon' see you. Better days are yet to come. Now, if you're looking at this on a phone, there won't be as many playlists or collections. Okay. I noticed this today. This was very interesting. So within our Evolving Movements collection, we have the standing side stretch, a seated leg stretch, the meditation in the middle. Then we have the seated side stretch and the standing side stretch. I was like, is that divine or what? Okay. And then we have Soul Tribe Awakening. This collection is full, as well as the Miss Black Vibes. But we do have Miss Black Vibes too that I add to daily. So with new music and meditations and so forth, you can find it all here. Keep applying pressure, don't you let up. What's in store? There's so much more. Better days are yet to come, but you gotta do your life. You're never alone. Trust that he knows. You can weather through the storm. Don't give up when it gets hard. All right, we don't want any copyright. So there we go. All righty. So that's that. Go ahead and get me some food. I don't have any comments here. Any comments, any questions? I got 5 people watching. Any questions, any comments before we log out? I am going to make this available on Experience Black TV also. But you can find it on Patreon and the Empress Network too. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section in the chat box, and I will respond as soon as I see the notification and get a minute. Thank you for your love and support. Until next time, peace and love.